What is up, guys? Welcome on back. And real quick, I just want to kind of go over the playoff bracket. We actually ended up being, I think I mentioned in the last one, we were the third seed going into the very last season of the game. I decided to play my starters. We all got banged up. You saw how banged up my fucking team was. We ended up being the first seed. I don't know if they lost or not. I'll go back in the schedule and see kind of what happened with Baltimore and the Chiefs. They were both ahead of me, and we all had the same record. So anyway, so this is kind of how the first round rounded out, so to speak. And I actually got the team I did not want to play. I do not want to play the Jaguars. They're tough in this game, and they just beat me in that bullshit fucking crap fest. But anyway, so we have we got lucky and got the bye. Home field advantage. That really worked in our favor. I normally wouldn't care if I got it or not, but this team was super fucking banged up. We're still really banged up. Let me show you my injuries real quick. As far as we're banged up as far as like explosiveness and stuff like that. So as far as offensively, we really have two players that are really going to hurt us. Obviously, they've been out for a little while, but Tyler Lockett being out kind of hurts too. So he'll be back for the Super Bowl if I make it. Real quick, I want to go back through the league schedule and kind of. I'll show you like the stats and everything too. So let's go to the playoff schedule. I want to go to the league schedule. Oh, okay, here we go. I want to see what happened in the last week of the season to have me kind of jump over the Ravens and Chiefs. So Chargers and Chiefs. Yeah, so the Chargers beat the Chiefs, which that was something that could have happened. It's a big win for the Chargers. I don't know if I don't think they made the playoffs from that, but and then the Ravens and Seahawks. Baltimore beat Seattle, but I somehow jumped them. Maybe it's because I had an AFC win, something like that, where I had a better in-conference record or something like that. But regardless, I got the nod for the number one seed, which really was needed. But I guess let's go through the stats here real quick. 4,000 yards, 42 touchdowns, 13 picks, a lot more picks than I wanted to throw. I'm curious to see what I threw last season. Last season was a little more yards, a little bit better rating, less touchdowns, more picks. Yeah, about the same. About the same. Yeah, I feel like I struggled a little more this season than I did last year. Rushing, I did not have 1,000-yard rusher, but I did have two good yardage as far as everything, combined. But Achan was hurt so much, and how much he was hurt, and how much Wright was playing, and things like that. Neither one could really get to that 1,000-yard mark. But both had 9 touchdowns, which is great. Wright's up for contract. I don't know if I'll be able to re-sign him. I don't know if I'll sign him. Yeah, I've got a decision to make because Wright and Miller, believe it or not, kind of fit my running back style and what I want a little bit more. And Miller played for me really well for me. I just signed him. So I've got some trade value there if I do want to move Achan, as far as he's kind of at the peak of his career, but also he's been really good for me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but either Wright or Achan are going to be gone next year. Most likely it's going to be Wright. All I got to do is just not re-sign him and let him go. I don't have really the cap space to re-sign a lot of players. I'm now in the, I've kind of built in the mode where I've kind of built my team a little bit. Now I'm in the mode where I've got to pay certain players and then let certain players go and kind of keep more like players who can kind of do a little bit more. Like example, I chose to keep Raduns, the tackle. The guy's tackle/guard on my offensive line, and I'm not going to sign a backup guard because I don't need a backup guard right now. So I might sign the guard, I don't know, but I'm focusing on the line and things like that. But so basically, I'm kind of, if I'm on the fringe of 2 players, can be the one who can kind of offer a little bit more, or maybe they're spectacular one thing. But Waddle again had a great season, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. I didn't realize he had the season that he did. I didn't feel like he was doing as good. Peck was on pace, I think, for 1,000 yards and just got hurt. Washington played really well for me. Church was great, a great addition. I think that I re-signed Washington, or I'm in the middle of kind of trying to keep him. The problem with him is he's going to be a little pricey. That's the problem. But he's only like a 77 or something, so I think I can get him. But Church is going to be good in the long run. He just got hurt too much this season. Waddle, I'm surprised he had the season yet. I don't. He's been one of those players this year where it's like, hey, I kind of use him when I need him. Not, then like the last 4 or 5 games, they were really locking him down. Yeah, last year he had a lot better of a season. He had just so many touchdowns, but a lot better all around year. I had a hard time getting him the ball like the last 4 or 5 games. I really did. Blocking, Hayes, Radunes, Bozeman, Green, Simmons was great. Borden was great. Burr was good. Paul was good. Avila Levine's one of the best linemen in the league. I just really feel good about my offensive line. Jamin Davis had another fucking monster season. 11 sacks, 3 picks, 168 tackles. Benford, look at him, 130 fucking tackles from the slot as a corner. It's great. Not 1 pick, but man, he's been really good for me. Coffee, 5 interceptions, 123 tackles, like just kind of a breakout season. Ivan Pace was spectacular his first year here. Didn't get a pick, but six sacks and 113 tackles is great. My safety, 106 tackles, 3 picks. So between my 2 safeties, over 230 tackles and fucking 8 interceptions. That you can't get much better than that production as far as from your safeties. Lewis, 4 picks, second corner, 4 picks. Dale, 7 interceptions. I don't want him getting a bunch of tackles. 67 tackles is fine. I thought Simpson really came up in the back end of the season. He ended up having 9 fucking sacks, 18 tackles for losses, third on the team, and just had a fucking great season for me. Let's see sack-wise. Jamin Davis led me in sacks. I've always said running a 43 defense with players who can fill gaps in the inside and then players on the outside who can kind of do good one-on-one really allows you to be versatile with the 43 defense. Typically a 34 defense is built to be more versatile, but I honestly feel a 43 can be just as versatile, if not more. You just have to have, instead of 3 players who can fill 2 gaps, you just need to really get 2 and then have some good edges. I was lucky enough to get into a team that already had some edge players and already in place, and I just had to focus on the inside. And I got some good, fast, athletic linebackers to blitz through gaps. It's really tough for a quarterback when he takes a couple of steps back. He's got someone in his face. And I think Jamin Davis fits that perfect. He's really fast. He runs like a 4.40 or something. He's like a super athlete. Chop Robinson, 10 sacks. Simpson, 9 sacks. Jenkins, 8.5. Kind of a come out year for him. He did have a pick, which is crazy. Jalen Phillips, 8 sacks. Phillips, I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. He's a good, solid player on the outside, but, my stars are kind of coming out to be Davis, Robinson, Simpsons. Jenkins is kind of stepping up. Pace is stepping up. Fisk is solid. As far as interceptions go, Dale obviously is right there, up there. Coffee, my 2 safeties, Coffee, Kitchens, Lewis. Jamin Davis is one of the best football players in the league, so I feel like I'm really, really good on defense, my offensive line. So everything else will fall in place. I would show you the people who are up for contract, but it doesn't say to kind of negotiate with them right here. So anyway, let's get this divisional playoff game underway, man.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jags and the Dolphins. All that and more coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, fitting the situation we're in.
Let me tell you, it's going to be tough to
that's the
even
week
go to
you're
the
gonna
Super
be
Bowl
sent
this year with
home
how
and
good
be
the
a
Chiefs have
fan
been.
like the rest of us.
So here they come
Look
now
at
to
the bottom.
take
They beat
over
Baltimore,
on
so
offense.
it's just going to be
And
a rough
bringing them
game. I know
out
they have to come
former
to Miami,
number
but
one overall pick out of Clemson in
don't be
2021,
surprised if I don't make the
Trevor
Super Bowl
Lawrence.
this year because the Chiefs are
And all those
really good.
touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in
But we
exchange
gotta
for a
get through,
victory.
Baltimore
It's team
first.
over individual for him. So even though
Sorry,
he
yeah,
himself is
Jacksonville.
coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. He's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up second down. But
Real quick, let's double check the depth chart. I usually have it set before I start, but with the way they've been kind of fiddling with it this year, who knows? Linebackers are there. Tackles are there. That's wrong. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go.
the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Keaton, here's now the key. With that number one seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Flushed out of the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up third and very long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete. It's Ingram. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tunga Vailoa. That's caught. Devon Achan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. 2 and out from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive
So
will
let's see what
start
status Levine
inside
is
the
in. For
25.
now, I'll leave Verdune's in there, but if Levine's out for the game, I'm going to move my guard out to tackle and put my rookie in that the other guard spot. Which will probably
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
2 kind of road grading guards there.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go right back to ETN. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They design this off left tackle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Brought in right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Jaguars in the punt formation. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Dolphins football. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
All right, I don't remember seeing anything popping up regarding his injury, so let's double check. 2 quarters. Levine's out 2 quarters. Let's leave Verdune's in. See how he
First
does.
down, you get yards like that in the run game.
He's actually gonna be one of my main
take
backups
it in
next
the
year.
NFL.
In a good spot
Verdune's.
here,
I chose
2nd
to
and
sign
inches.
him. Instead of there's another guard, I chose to sign him over.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. A-Chain running to the right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Tunga Vailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by
Yeah,
Tyson
Waddle ran
Campbell.
that route
And the
way too
Jaguars
deep. He
take
was supposed to
over after
basically
forcing
run
the
like a
first
middle,
turnover of this ball game.
like a middle type.
2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted.
He was supposed to run like a middle kind of drag, almost, but he ran more like a fucking slanty drag, and like fucking 20 yards deep. So that I shouldn't have thrown that goddamn ball, but he ran the wrong fucking route there.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Let me tell you, man, my defense is this year significantly better than last year. Like I said, I'm going to be
Looking to
focusing
throw,
on certain
Lawrence.
things. I'm going to keep this defense together.
Finds him over the middle.
I can find running backs. If
And
I
it's
need
a
to trade
nice
A-Chain
game,
for
but
some
still
fucking
not enough
cap
for the
space or
first.
something, I'll do that. I'm going to keep this defense and that offensive line together.
They so often tell the story of every
And then
position on the
obviously I
field.
got Tua for a
When
while. I
that
just
quarterback's
signed,
feet guys move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end.
We just signed
It's
Paul,
incumbent on
my
that
left
defense
tackle.
to fly to the ball.
Levine's
You wanna
gotta be
make that
signed.
tackle
The 2
force a
guards
4th
now
down.
are gonna
It
have
took
to-
a great defensive
The
effort
guard I
to do
drafted
it.
this year will have to be signed,
Offense
but
returning to the field now for the Dolphins.
I
And
definitely
we've
have a
seen
nice
both extremes of
base.
this passing game so far,
Going into the
Brock.
future
One
with this team.
touchdown and one
I just
interception
can't
on
make
the ledger.
mistakes and
Home
like
run and a
sign
strikeout.
skill
Little
players for a
sampling
lot
of
of
what
money and
works
shit.
and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
That's why I've been drafting receivers like later
This
on,
is
so I
a
can
gain
kind
of
of develop them. They can just
19
kind of step in and play.
And that's going to give the
If
Dolphins
I
a
have
first
like a
down.
premier tight end and I always have
Some
good running
backs are
back, if I
easier to
keep
tackle
Waddle,
than others. Some,
I
well,
can
they
just put
just
good players
choose
around those guys.
violence.
And
They
it'll be
look
fine.
for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game.
Yeah, shit, my bad. I waited a goddamn second too long. My bad.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Off the play fake. Here's Tunga Vailoa. On target to Waddle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest.
This is going to be a good defensive
Neither
game.
side
This is going to be a
separated much
really
so
good defensive
far.
game.
Back to Hard
Like I've already
Rock
made the
Stadium
first
right
mistake.
after this.
Basically, it's going to be whoever makes the most mistakes is going to lose. One of those deals, you know, mistakes will be kind of a big part of this game. I think it's going to be one of my hardest. It's going to be a tough game to win. This and the Chiefs game are going to be
Back
just
for the start
just
of
rough.
quarter number 2. It's Dolphin
advance to play the
football
Chiefs,
as
that's
we
gonna be
begin.
rough.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
And they get to
I
him
couldn't
way
throw to
behind the
left.
line
I
on
could
this
not
one
throw
and
to the
take
left.
him down.
Fuck.
And the big play drives them
Yeah, I was like, I'm not
backwards.
throwing this
2nd
ball
down
going to
coming
the
up.
That ain't happening. Shit.
Another try following the sack.
God damn it. They've always got a guy. They've
It's
always
got-
got a
is it
guy
Jalen
between
Wright?
two people that I have to choose from.
Play
Always.
didn't develop like he needed.
Like, let me show you an example. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Let me show you an example. Okay, right? So this play here, 86, the guy going in motion is going to kind of come up and then go straight up. He's not going to go deep. He's too slow. So Waddle is going to kind of drag across the field. Jesus Christ. Okay. Waddle, oh my God, sorry. He's going to do a drag to the right. He's going to kind of drag to the right. And then the running back's going to kind of come out this way. So they're both going to kind of be dragging. This guy's going to stand in the middle of them. And in this game, I can't throw to any one of those two guys because The guy that I think I threw it to here, I think I got a, oh, sorry, no, this guy comes and reads it perfectly. So he stands in between the two. I can't throw it to Waddle because he's going to intercept it. And when this guy here, it's a shit play. It's just, and that's happened 2 plays in a row. That's happened 2 plays in a row. That's why I got sacked, because 2 guys were just sitting where I'm supposed to throw the ball.
He regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those games where I have to kind of play
Gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards.
You have to play real
And it'll be
conservative.
Jaguars football.
But not, make mistakes. I've got a lead. My defense is playing well. I don't need to take chances.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's on the move. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Dolphins got it.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go.
The Miami offense set it out
Each
there
team
now.
has a turnover.
They didn't add to their
Let's see
lead
what we
last
got.
time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Waddle's going to have 200. He's going to have 200 yards today. I almost guarantee you that. I was going to say at the beginning of the game, but he's going to have a big game. I need him to have a big game. I don't have a ton of receiving help. If I can get him the ball, I will. I basically have two developmental players, playing for Peck.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
All right, so we're going to go.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs?
66 ass.
We need only one. Move the chains in one play.
That beautiful first round pick guard. Another hole for
The
Bowden.
Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove.
And it's funny, I got another first-round guard. I got another first-round pick as a guard this year.
Extra point attempt coming from
first-round pick this year was a guard, too. So I got, next year, I'm going to have 2 fucking
The point after splits the
badasses
upright.
right in the middle there.
And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Actually, I have a velo there. Shit.
Sanders all set to send it away.
I have a velo there. God damn. If Brewer's up for contract, or if I can move Brewer, I might do it and stick Bolden at like center. Because I think one of those 2 guys are a good center. Like their ranking on center is almost as good as it is a guard.
Jacksonville
So I might
heading out
actually
there on
end
offense.
up getting rid
They
of
need
Brewer
some
and
kind of
putting
scoring here, Brock, to keep this
Simmons
from getting
or
away.
let me see. I'll show you. Simmons or Bolden at actually center. Let me show you. Green. Borden, he's an 83 center. He's a fucking 83 center. He's better than my center now. Yeah, Simmons is an 81. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Guard, see, Borden would be my guard. And I would put Simmons at center. Or vice versa. Simmons, I believe, is a better run blocker, though. Yeah, I think he's a better run blocker. Let me double check. What the fuck is did I pass it? Oh, I didn't. Pass block. Borden's way. God, he's a 92 pass block. Jesus Christ, I need to put him at tackle. Pass block power. He's got more power. Pass block finesse. He's got more. He's a way better pass blocker than Simmons. Simmons is a better run blocker. Yeah, so Simmons would be the guard, and Borden would move into center. That's probably what I'll end up doing next season. Either cutting Brewer or just getting some value back from him in a trade. He's 29 years old. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Just putting Simmons at guard, Borden in the middle, and And they'll have Avila here, Levine. I mean, my offensive line is going to be spectacular.
In the postseason. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Benford up to make that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That's complete, here's Kirk. And 2 yards is all he's gonna get before he's caught. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll try and take an option left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Counter give to ETN. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's 7 yards on the run, still 6 to go on 3rd. Gun, Lawrence. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive.
I usually
and getting
do
another
the starting
touchdown
running
here.
back. I usually put an Achane for two possessions and then put in Wright for one. I'm putting Wright in here one possession early because I want to lean on fucking Achane in the second half. So I'll just kind of grind some yards out with him, and then Achane will come back in the second half. So I just don't want to. In reality, I'm kind of run this how I do in reality, where it's like you don't want to be grinding Achane to a fucking pulp. You know, you got to get through these games.
First down, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Tagovailoa on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. This finds Smith. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Here's Tua again. Wright reels it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's get this first down and get that clock going.
Here's a give for Wright.
There we go.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They run again with Wright. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal. Tua now from the gun. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined.
That receiver's young.
Great
He's
design
got a lot
and
of
tremendous
potential. He's
execution.
6'3". I think he's
Extra
like
point
200
attempt
something
coming from
pounds.
Sanders.
And I've just been developing him. I drafted him a little bit later. He's been
Right
he's
down
worked
the
out pretty
middle.
well.
It's good.
It's been a nice possession. He might be a
The
good slot. I
Dolphins
don't know.
push their lead to
If I can keep
18.
Washington, if I can't keep Washington, he might be my slot receiver. A nice big. I've always thought a big receiver would be good in the slot, but that's kind of what I'm trying to build with that guy.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They bring their tight end left. First down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Lion!
He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We've reached halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. The Dolphins got some strong play out of their quarterback number 1, Tua Tagovailoa. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Achane. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hauled in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. The former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco.
I love how he moved right down to where I was supposed to throw it. I love that. I think it's spectacular.
Before the tackle's
He
made.
moved right down to where I was
They
supposed
worked
to throw the
hard
ball.
to have the halftime
I almost didn't
lead,
throw the
Brock,
ball.
but
Look at this. Look how he adjusts. Watch how he adjusts. Watch how he fucking adjusts. He runs right down. Look, he runs right. He just randomly, right before the play started, ran right down there. Right where the play was supposed to go. Incredible.
defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to
I
take
understand
it all
how
in.
why Travis
Defensively,
Etienne
you want to
constantly has
adjust
his fucking
exactly what they
goddamn
did to take the
X
ball away
factor.
there to begin
Why?
the second.
What has he fucking done in this
Before
game?
that time, so 6
Last
to
I
go
checked, he
on
hasn't done
second
that
down.
much. Hold on. What has he fucking done? Why does he have a... His X Factor's been on the whole fucking game. Hold on. He's running 2.5 yards of fucking carry. He's got one catcher. Why does he have an X Factor?
Lawrence now off the play action. This one's to Kirk out left side. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lawrence working from the gun. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Blitz coming, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Lawrence looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Now a give to ETN running right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing third and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Jaguars make it an 18-point game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball,
What the
there's
fuck am I
just
paying
something
you
to them.
for?
They've
What
got a
the
knack
fuck
for field.
block was that? Look at this bullshit. Look at that. No, we're good. Fucking shit, man.
To take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. 2 now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense.
All right, so now we really got to lock in because if they get a score here, they're going to have the momentum. So we have got to play mistake-free football, and if they're going to score, make them fucking earn it. Make them drag it out.
Moves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. Lawrence. It is cut left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a
You've got to be
26-yard
fucking
pickup
kidding me
there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs.
Okay.
Nice find there to continue the series.
Is he out of bounds there? Hold on. He out of bounds? He's completely out of bounds there. Hold on.
Well, Coach
He's out of
clearly
fucking
not
bounds.
happy with the call on the field, so the Dolphins are going to throw out that red flag. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, ruling on the field same.
Okay. Whatever, buddy. Okay.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Here's ETN on first down, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run's in jeopardy. They're trailing here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 18 yards.
My safeties
there.
are not having a good game.
That's a Jaguar
They
first
needed to be
down.
better on that. You know, we're running a cover 2 with press coverage, and they're throwing the ball right in the fucking middle of the field. Like, the
Back to
safeties need to
throw.
be
Here's
there.
Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Quick slant here to Kirk. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Lawrence throwing here. Connecting on the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that push pushes them back. Third down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and
Dale, don't
long.
fuck around, baby.
Mickatommy's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a two-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. And no look there. That throw falls
Holding him
to
in
the
his
ground.
route. Just holding him in his route again. Just holding him. Look at this shit. He goes to run and he can't. Watch. He like sticks to the defender. Look. He's sticking to the defender.
Over there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got Smith. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Second and 3 now. Running behind center with Wright. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Now a run with Wright. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
I tell you, man, offensive line's winning this game for me. It really is. It's coming through right now. This is the
Right
game
again.
winning drive here.
And that short gain is
closing
enough
drive
for a
anyway.
new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Here's a give inside to Wright. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Wright on the carry. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins in very good shape, up by 15. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Rank gets it, headed right. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Right. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Man, I rolled him again. Let me tell you, this offensive line, it's going to be dangerous. The ball in the middle, and Simmons on the other side. It's
Extra
going to
point
be
attempt
really
coming from
dangerous.
Sanders.
That's
Extra
gonna be
point sent
rough
right
for the
down
team
the
to deal
middle.
with.
And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They've got first down from the 31. Lawrence to throw it. Davis there to grab it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Gotta hurry this to the line. From the 41. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Wright running out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.